Hi Caroline, welcome to SnapMath. Thank you for sending in your calculus question tonight. So this question is, we're trying to find the distance or the point closest to the parabola, the point on the parabola closest to 3, 0 on this parabola right here. So what we want to do is we want to use the distance formula. So the distance formula is going to be this, the square root of x minus x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So it's going to be the distance between 2 points, a point on this this hyperbola and this point right here. So we can actually plug these two things in. So we'll plug in the x from the hyperbola, and then the 3 from the point plus the y from the hyperbola minus the 0 squared. So now what we want is we want to have all one variable on this side, so we're going to be able to take the derivative of it. So we're going to solve for y for the hyperbola. So it's going to be 8 divided by x. So we're going to plug this in for y. So we're going to get same thing right here. Then plus, this is just going to be y squared. So it's actually going to go to 8 over x squared. All right? So now from here, what we want to do is we're actually going to use a little trick to say that d squared and this, if we square this whole thing right here, is actually going to be the same as that. So we can actually do this right here. And then it's going to be 64x squared. And then to negative 2. And then we can actually differentiate this. So the distance and take the derivative of this is going to be 2x minus 3. And that's the chain rule. We brought down the outside function. We took the derivative of the outside function, the 2, and then multiplied it by the derivative of the inside function, which is just going to be 1. And this is going to be negative 128 over x to the third, or x to the negative 3. Now we want to set that equal to 0 and solve for it. And what I just did here, I just guessed a number, and I was guessing 4 to see if this equals 0. So 4 is going to be cubed, is going to be 64. It's going to be 8 right here, minus 6. 128 over 64 is minus 2, and that equals 0. So we know that when x equals 4 on the hyperbola, we know that that's going to be the shortest distance to this point right here. So our point closest to that point is going to be x, or so the point is 4 for x. And then if we plug 4 into xy equals 8, it's going to be 4y equals 8, and then y equals 2. So that's going to equal 2. All right? Thank you for sending in your question tonight, and we look forward to answering more of your questions in the future. Have a good night.